High School Athletic Association and the New Bern High School welcomes you to tonight's game. We remind you that one of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of the values that is best learned when respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. New Bern High School encourages and promotes sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. The officials for tonight's game are registered with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association, and their experience and integrity qualifies them to administer the rules of this game. All spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what their personal feelings or loyalties may be, should uphold a good attitude of good sportsmanship. Thank you. Yeah, they sure do. Should go scroll down and go to their videos. Is that it? No, that's the other day. Scroll back. Scroll up. I'm sorry. Click on them again. It should be. I'm gonna. I know how to find it on mine, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. Here we go. Here it is. I need to move it to the left just a little bit. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Boykin Field for tonight's game against the visiting Jacksonville Cardinals. Tonight's matchup between Michael Woodard um, and their starting pitcher is going to be number 13, Carter Moore. Carter's a junior. Uh, my understanding is he throws it pretty well. I'm looking forward to a pitcher's duel here, and hopefully Michael has the game of his life, and hopefully we get out of here in 5 innings. But I'm looking for a 7 inning competitive ball game. The head coach for the Cardinals. Interesting fact here: head coach for the Cardinals played collegiately for the legendary Gary Smith at LCC, and then transferred to four-year school in Kentucky, Georgetown University, and ended up throwing for both of those. Young coach here, and hopefully he'll be able to do good things at Jacksonville, just not when they play Newbern. All right, guys, I'm going to pause things out for just a second. Now batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 5, Caden Cox. Again, folks, I will be announcing this game. I do not plan to mute my mic out when I announce through the PA. So just bear with me. I apologize if I scream into your ears. So Caden Cox batting 267 on the season. Michael starts with a strike and he fouls it off. Bats 267 for the season. He's got a double. Rest of them are base hits on the season. This kid played a little bit of travel ball for me as well. That curveball drops in there. He hits it to right field where it is down for a base hit. So the Cardinals strike. Cardinals get the leadoff runner on. Now batting, the left fielder, number 6, Connor Smith. That's going to bring up Connor Smith for the Cardinals. Sophomore, batting 367 on the season, playing the outfield. Michael starts with a strike again. Michael gets the battery for today's game is Michael Woodard and Tillman Caskey. Michael picks off over there first, not in time. Michael and Tillman thrown together for a long time. Hopefully looking to have a good outing today. Michael delivers, hit right back up to the shortstop. Carter decides to throw it to first, where it picked out of the dirt by my man over there, Luke Byers. Now batting, the second baseman, number 12, Vasco Sutton. That's going to bring up Vasco Sutton, as you heard there. And I'll get you some stats on him here in just a second. Need to score the game here real quick. And so Vasco Sutton is one of their big arms. He's a senior, batting 444 on the year. He does have a couple of home runs. Hopefully he doesn't throw anything. Oh, that curveball missed a little low. Hopefully Michael stays out of the. Out of his sweet spot here, with him already hitting 2 home runs on the season. We want to stay out of that sweet spot. And Michael throws fastball, misses just a little low. And I'm going to steal an ink pen from Rick over here. Michael comes and swing and a miss. Gives us a 2-1 count with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Cardinals do have a little bit of life out there on second base. Got a runner on second. That'd be Caden Cox out there. He does have some wheels and likes to run. Would not be surprised to see if he tries to steal third here. But I think Tillman's got the arm to get him out if he tries. Michael comes set, delivers, and fouls it off. That gives us a 2-2 count. Michael's arm action looks good tonight. It's a cold night out here, guys. Hopefully Mike can keep that arm warm in the dugout in between innings. Maybe Mike comes set, checks the runner, delivers, and the curveball doesn't quite get back down. That brings us to a full count. Again, full count with 1 out. And the Cardinals have a runner on second base out there, Caden Cox. Got a good lead. Michael comes set and fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. All right, Mike. All right, so Mike is comes set, delivers, and strike 3. That brings 2 outs. Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Jaron Bowie. All right, that brings up Jaron Bowie. Jaron also has a home run on the season. Jaron is hitting 200 on the season. Walks down there, Coach Zamora. Down there, Coach Zamora gives him a few words of wisdom. Coach Zamora is very experienced at that. And Michael starts with a strike, foul ball. And Tillman wants to go out there. They must have got things confirmed. They want to just confirm they're on the same page here. And that's not a problem at all. All right, Tillman and Mike are on the same page now. Tillman's going to take his place behind the dish there. Mike gets the sign. He comes set. Checks the runner, delivers. And that ball looked like it fell right in the strike zone. He did not get the call. Got to one. That gives us a 1-1 count. Again, 1-1 count. We got 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Michael steps off. Doesn't like what he sees, evidently. A lot of these kids from Jacksonville drive here to New Bern for travel ball, so I know a lot of those kids in that dugout as well. He spins around, picks off. Not in time. Luke gets the ball right back to him, ready to go. Bowie does have 2 doubles on the season, a home run, batting 200. Looks like he's been swinging it pretty good. Michael comes to the plate. Foul ball. Gives us a 1-2 count. And Michael, like I said, the arm action looks good tonight. Throwing well. Looking for great things from him today. He steps off, looks around, just wants to see what things look like over there. And Michael misses. Gives us a 2-2 count. Gives us the deuce is wild here in the top of the first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Michael gets his sign from Tillman. Comes to the plate. And a curveball falls right in there. Fouled the ball. Fouled off. All right. So still a 2-2 count. Deuce is still wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Through. Khalil makes the play, throws and cannot make the throw home, and the run will score. So Jacksonville does get on the board first. Hits the ball right back up the middle. Now batting the first baseman, number 11, McGuire Lewis. So Jacksonville's on the board first. Michael comes set, delivers. That ball's hit up. Tillman makes a chase and can't get there. Ball's out of play. Starts with strike 1. McGuire Lewis is hitting .312 on the season. He's got 2 RBI. He's got 2 doubles. The rest of them are singles. Got 5 hits on the season. 1 RBI. So there again, Michael picks off, not in time. Michael comes set, delivers, and swing and a miss. Gives Michael an 0-2 count. He's worked ahead here. Got 2 outs on the 5-hole hitter, Mr. McGuire Lewis. Again, Michael is the senior. He picks, not in time. Michael has 3 moves over there. He hadn't shown Jacksonville his best move yet. He's just softly tossing it over there. Michael comes set, delivers, and he's going. The throw is not quite in time. So they do pick up a stolen base, and it is now 1-2 count. So Jaron Bowie does get down to second base. I knew Coach Zamora was going to get him down there. Got to get him down there, get him in the scoring position with 2 outs. So Michael gets his call from Tillman. Comes set. Delivers. And the curveball falls in there. Does not get the call. And the deuce is wild here in the top of the first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Michael gets the call. Comes set. Delivers. And foul ball. Fouls the ball off on the right side. Again, we got a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got a runner on second base. He's got a healthy lead out there. Michael checks, delivers. That ball's hit high. Everybody's going out towards it. Luke calls the ball, calls everybody off, makes the catch, gets us out of the inning. After the top half of the first, Jacksonville does get one across in the top of the first, so Jacksonville leads 1-0. This broadcast is brought to you by New Bern Live. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you here shortly. All right, guys, we got Connor in the box. Connor is batting leadoff, and uh, he's digging in. Fouled the first one off, and the second pitch comes in, misses on the inside. Connor turns on it, fouls it off, straight back, gives us a 1-2 count. Fun, guys. The girls' softball is over there on the softball field, just pounding Jacksonville 13-0 in the top of the fourth inning. Try to give you updates on that. Rick's going to be looking at that for me. Pitcher comes to the plate and misses high. That gives Connor a 2-2 count. Pitcher for Jacksonville is number 13, Carter Moore. Carter's in his windup. He delivers and misses. Oh, no. He rings him up. That gives Carter his first strikeout for the game. Now batting number 10, Luke Byers. Pitcher comes to the plate, and Luke swings on it, and it's going to drop for a base knock. Now batting your pitcher, number 20, Mike Woodard. All right, Mike is looking to help himself out up there. Mike's looking to help himself out up there. We've got a runner on first base. Luke Byers down there. Luke does like to run. Hopefully, so I'm looking for coach to get him down there. First pitch, Carter does miss high for ball one on Michael Woodard. Michael and pitcher does pick off, and it's not in time. So Carter Moore does pick off. Luke gets back in plenty of time. Newbern's wearing all blacks. Jacksonville's in their camos. And that ball is thrown, called strike one. Fastball drops in there. Probably a good take. Michael thought it was a little bit more inside. Umpire thought it wasn't. So pitcher comes set, delivers, and that one misses low for a 2-1 count. Michael is again a Wake Tech commit. Michael's going to be rooming with Jess Brinson over there, and comes in. Ball gets behind him for a 3-1 count. Runner moves up to second. So we got Luke Byers in scoring position. Mike's got a 3-1 count. He's looking one pitch one time, middle in, so he can pull it. Kid, I've seen the kid hit the cover off the ball for several years now. Hopefully he can do it right here. All right, Carter gets his sign from his catcher. He delivers. Michael swings. Ball's on a foul on the left side, and the third baseman hits the fence hard, but he does make the catch. All right, catcher makes a good play out there. On the ball, he does come down with the ball. But that is Ryan Yates over there at third. I know that kid well. He would run through that fence 5 times tonight if his coach needs him to. So that kid's a tough kid. Seen him play a lot over the years. Be a tough loss for Jacksonville if he's not able to stay out there. Looks like he's gonna come into the infield, get on the ground so Zamora can help work it out. Zamora is, if I'm not mistaken, he was a sports med major in school in college, so he should know what he's doing out there. Coach Hardy looks like he's calling for trainer. I'm going to mute us out while Ryan shakes it off out there. Again, that was a nice play by the third baseman, number 3, Ryan Yates. Now batting, the shortstop, number 32, Carter Huffman. That brings up Carter Huffman here. We've got 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning, looking to get Luke Byers around. Base knock will get him in. Carter looking to hit the cover off the ball here. Hopefully he can. Ball comes in. Carter, ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play. Throws it across the diamond, and it is in time. That takes us to the top of the second. Rick says the girls are now winning 14-0 over there on the softball field. Good congratulations to the girls. Seems like they're doing well. So hopefully the boys will put some runs on the board here in the second inning. I'm going to mute us out. Thank you guys for watching. This broadcast brought to you by New Bern Live and Stalls Medical and Adaptive Vans. Again, thank you for watching. All right, Tillman threw the ball down. Now batting for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 3, Ryan Yates. That was now batting for the Cardinals is number 3, Ryan Yates. Again, that kid is the kid that tried to have a fight with the fence, and fence won. And Michael comes to the plate, starts with a strike. As I have told these kids for years, way to work ahead. Now let's stay ahead here. So Michael comes to the plate, fouls it off, gives him an 0-2 count. Ryan Yates is hitting 200 on the season. He has 1 double, 3 hits, and 15 at bats. Ryan is a junior. Younger brother is a sophomore for them. He hits the ball over. Luke makes the play and completes the out. That's Luke Lawhorn to Luke Byers. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 13, Carter Moore. That brings up the pitcher, Carter Moore, with one out here. Carter is and Michael comes to the plate and misses high, I guess. Looked like a strike from in here, but again, I'm not a biased commentator. I am New Bern Bear all the way, and that ball also misses high. I'd tell Michael here to make a little adjustment, get the ball a little lower, and he won't be able to call it the ball. And called strike one. All right, Mike gets the sign from Tillman. He comes set and delivers. And called strike two. That gives Michael a 2-2 count with one out here in the top of the second inning. Michael delivers and swing and a miss for strike three. That gives us 2 outs. Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Andrew Houston. That brings up number 9, Andrew Houston, who's batting .200 on the season. He has 3 hits and 15 at bats. Looks like he's got a double on the season. Michael delivers and gets the call on the outside corner for a 0-1 count. Ken, hopefully the audio is better now. I apologize, I had it off. Michael delivers and misses in the dirt for a 1-1 count. I'm sorry, I must have missed one. It's 2-1 count. Rick is here to keep me in line. Michael gets the sign, comes set, delivers, and misses on the outside. That brings up a 3-1 count. All right, Mike gets his sign, delivers, and swing and a miss for a full count. Full count, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Michael delivers and swing and a miss for strike 3. That's going to take us to the bottom of the second inning, where the Bears are going to look to get some runs on the board. Thank you guys for watching. This broadcast is brought to you by New Bern Live and Stalls Medical and Adaptive Vans. Again, thank you for watching. I'll be right back. This is going to bring up Tillman Caskey leading off here in the bottom of the second inning. We got Tillman, Jess, Paxton. All right, Mr. Moore gets his sign from his catcher, taking his time getting it to the plate. He's in his windup, delivers, misses on the inside for ball one. Tillman is a junior catcher. Mr. Moore gets his sign, comes to the plate, and Tillman swings. Third baseman comes across, makes the play, and does complete the out over at first base. Now batting, the third baseman, number 7, Jess Brinson. All right, that brings up Jess Brinson. Here in the second inning, we've got one out. Scouting report on this Jacksonville team. Oh, and he misses low and away. Scouting report on this Jacksonville team is first time through the lineup, these pitchers are pretty successful. Second time through the lineup, the guys get a beat on it and hit the ball hard. Hopefully, that'll continue. And Mr. Moore misses low for a 2-0 count. Brings up a 2-0 count on Jess Brinson. Jess digs in, gives Carter the stink eye, and foul ball. First baseman goes over. He's running pretty hard, and it's out of play for foul ball. That gives us a 2-0 count. And looks like the Lady Bears over on the softball field just won 15-0. Congratulations to the softball Bears. Count is 2-1. Carter Moore delivers and misses on the outside for a 3-1 count. And Jess Brinson going to be looking for one pitch, one time here. He likes it middle in, to my recollection. He can hit it where it's pitched, where it's thrown. So looking one pitch and delivers and swing, healthy swing, comes up empty. That gives him a full count here. Like I say, it only takes one. Doesn't matter that there's 2 strikes because we only need one. And he comes to the plate and misses. Jess walks. Gives us the runner on first. Now batting number 13, Paxton Reagan. That brings up Paxton Reagan, right fielder. Heard a rumor today that he's trying to decide whether he's going to go to college to play baseball or not. Carter Moore comes set, delivers, and misses on the inside for ball one. Jess over there at first does like to run, so looking to get him to second base in scoring position here for my man Paxton Reagan. Moore comes set. He does run, and the throw is not in time. So he stole a base there. And missed. That was a ball, too. Ball missed. I will say this, folks. I tell everybody, tell all my players, you run down to second base, even if you're there way ahead of the ball, you need to be on the ground. He goes in on the ground. It's not a questionable play. But since he went in walking, he was standing up, gave the umpires a chance to make it a close call, and then Josiah Zamora out there to argue the call. But does no good. Paxton's got a 2-0 count. Jess Brinson is at second base with a stolen base. We've got one out. I'd like to see Paxton bang one off the right center wall or the left center wall and score Jess. Jess, again, likes to run. He's definitely scoring from second And that's a healthy swing, and he comes up empty. Gives him a 2-1 count. Here again, we're in the bottom of the second inning. Carter Moore, he does check the runner. Got a healthy lead out there. Shortstop's in his back pocket. And he comes to the plate and misses up for a 3-1 count. I think New Bern has finally learned the strike zone with this umpire. He's not giving the high strike, so might as well not even swing at it. So gives him a 3-1 count here. Paxton's got a 3-1 count. Looking for one pitch, one time, and one spot right here. Carter delivers. And Paxton, there we go. He swings at the high one, fouls it off. Gives them a full count here with one out. So a lot of these seniors played travel ball together over the years. Played drive ball with a few of these other guys. Umpire doesn't like it that the bat weight is sitting in the on deck circle, so he tells Luke Lawhorn down there, you need to pick that up. So Luke obliges, puts it in his back pocket. Carter gets the sign, checks the runner, delivers, and the curveball does not get back. So we've got runners on first and second. And looks like we have a coach's visit. Zamora wants to go out and talk to his pitcher. Just give him some words of wisdom, calm him down a little bit. He's not missing by much. Hopefully, Michael has learned that high strike is not going to get called. So when he gets back out there, he'll keep it a little lower. But umpire does not like a strike at the numbers. And again, hopefully our guys learn that. Theirs don't. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Luke Lawhorn. All right, that's going to give us Luke Lawhorn here with with runners on first and second with one out. I'm looking for Luke to drive one into the right center gap. We do have wheels on first. The right hit scores 2 here because Paxton can run a little bit, likes to run a little bit. Moore comes to the plate, and it's a strike, and he hits it down the line. That ball is going to fall for a base hit. That will not score any runs. Gives Luke a single. Now batting the center fielder, number 9, Khalil Wooten. That's going to bring up our center fielder, Khalil Wooten. The Jess over there at second looked like that right fielder was going to get to it, so Jess had to hold up a little bit. But got the bases loaded here with one out for Khalil Wooten. Khalil has had a hot bat as of late, so hopefully he can keep that. Base knock scores 2 here. And ball 1 on the outside. So Carter Moore, corners are in. Middle's back, looking to turn 2 up the middle, get the out at home on the corners. Moore comes set, gets the call, comes set, delivers, and called strike 1 on the lower half. Gives us a 1-1 count with 1 out, bases loaded. Got Luke Lawhorn down there at first, Paxton and Reagan at second, Jess Brinson at third. So all seniors out there on the bags for Khalil Wooten. Nice to get bodies on bags. And he delivers, misses on the outside for ball 2. Gives us a 2-1 count. for Carter Moore, the starting pitcher. He's in the second inning here. Carter Moore comes set. Checks the runner at third, delivers, misses on the outside for a 3-1 count. So Khalil is now head hunting for one pitch, one time. Like I said, I'd like to see him drive the ball in the right center gap, left center gap. Definitely scores two. If I know Luke, he's going to be itching to score also on a base knock to the fence. Khalil takes strike two, gives him a full count here with one out. So we've got a full count here on Khalil Wooten. Khalil digs in. He gives Carter Moore the stink eye. Carter comes set, delivers, swings, and the ball's over to the third baseman. Foul ball. Thank goodness that was a tailor-made double play ball right there. So glad to see that one squeak foul. So Khalil has got new life here with that foul ball. All right. So Khalil digs in. Asks for time. Still has a full count here. Would love to see Paxton have a 2-out lead here, but looks like he's a little closer to the base than I'd like to see him. But that's okay. He's got wheels to get home from second. Carter delivers. Khalil fouls it off. Count remains full. All right. Khalil digs in. Carter Moore comes set, delivers, and misses high for ball 4. And that's going to wrap us back up to the leadoff hitter. Now batting number 2, Connor Morris. We've got one out. Bases are still loaded. It's a tie ball game, folks. 1-1. Top of the lineup just rolled over. So, time for us to do some damage here in a second. And Connor comes out hacking. Foul ball. Starts with an 0-1 count. And the baseball is returned, it looks like. So, all right, Connor digs in. Carter Moore is still the pitcher of record. Comes set, delivers, and Connor leaves that one high for ball 1. Gives Connor a 1-1 count. Again, that strike at the numbers is not being called tonight, so these boys hopefully have learned that, and they won't go chasing after that one. Although there are a few of them that like it at the numbers. Pitcher comes set, delivers, and Connor takes strike 2 on the inner half, on the inside corner. So gives a 1-2 count. Moore comes set, and Connor drives it to left field, where it is out of play for a foul ball. I'll tell you guys, Carter Moore came really close to balking on that one there. He did not come set. Didn't look to me like he came set, but again, I'm not the umpire, so I guess what I think doesn't matter. He comes set that time. I think the coach must have noticed it too. And Connor fouls that one off too. Coach must have noticed it too, said something to him because he made a great effort at coming set. Either that or our dugout was chirping that he needs to come set. One of the two, because he, again, made great effort to make sure he came set. So he does come set, delivers, where he misses high for 2-2, for a 2-2 count. So number 2's in the box. He's got a 2-2 count. All right, pitcher's taking his time, or the catcher's taking his time calling the pitch. Pitcher finally accepts, comes set, delivers into dirt, gives us a full count. And so, again, we got bases loaded. Khalil's at first. We've got one out. Got one out. Here we go. Ball's in play. Delivered. And he rings him up. Looking. That gives us 2 outs here for Luke Byers. Now batting, the first baseman, number 10, Luke Byers. That brings up Luke Byers. Luke had a base knock into right center field in the first inning. Like to see him do the same here. Get us a couple of runs in. We got pitcher delivers and starts with a strike. We've got Khalil Wooten at first. Luke Lawhorn standing down there at second. And looks like Paxton Reagan down at third. So bases are loaded for Luke Byers. Like to see him get a base hit here, score a couple of runs, put Michael in the box. And he misses low for ball 1. That gives Luke a 1-1 count. Luke, again, has been swinging it well. Would really like to see him tap one out there to right center again. And he swings, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball for a 1-2 count. So, again, we've got 2 outs. Runners, bases are juiced. 2 outs. Luke Byers is in the box with a 1-2 count. Moore comes set, delivers, and he hits it through the 5-6 hole. That's going to score at least 1. Coach is holding up Luke Lawhorn, so that gives us just 1 additional run there on that single by Luke. Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Mike Woodard. All right, so now we've got the bases loaded for Mike Woodard. And the Bears do lead 2-1. Moore comes set. He balked. He did not come set. As I said earlier, did not come set. He balks. That brings in Luke Lawhorn. The no pitch. Yes, sir. All right. So, umpires finally saw that. So, all right. Mike's got a new count. There is no count. I'm sorry. Pitcher's body language is falling apart here on him. Hopefully he can hold things together. Moore delivers. And Mike takes strike 1. Low. That's a good take on strike 1. He's looking for his pitch that he can take what I used to tell him taking the daddy hack with the fresh count. So I think that's a good take just below the knees there. If he's going to get that pitch, though, I'd be living there if I was him when I got back out there. And Michael swings at that pitch and comes up empty for an 0-2 count. As I said, I'd like to see Michael live down there. If this umpire is going to give those low strikes, I'd like to see Michael live down there when he trots back out there. All right, Moore comes set. He delivers. Michael swings, and the ball's on the ground to the second baseman. Second baseman makes the play, may have pulled the first baseman, but no. Umpire says no. He holds the bag. All right, so So that's going to take us to the top of the third inning, but not before the Bears put 3 on the board. Bears lead 3-1. Thank you for watching this broadcast brought to you by New Bern Live and Stalls Medical and Adaptive Vans. Again, thank you for watching. That brings up Jonathan Pittman for the Cardinals, the 9-hole hitter playing right field. Pittman is hitting right at 100. All right, where Michael starts with a strike right down the middle, and Pittman takes it. Pittman, I do believe, is he's a senior. Michael comes set, delivers, barely misses low for a 1-1 count. Okay, so Michael, ball's put in play on the ground to Luke Lawhorn, where he camps out under it, or where he stays down and makes the play. Luke Lawhorn to Luke Byers, the Luke connection. Now batting number 5, Caden Cox. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Caden Cox. Caden Cox did get a base hit the first time up, looking for Michael to retire him this time. Michael delivers for strike 1. Again, arm action looks good. Michael is keeping it low. I think he's learned strike zone for the umpire. Like to see him keep it low the rest of the game. And again, as soon as I say something, he misses up high. Curveball didn't quite get back down there. Michael comes set, delivers, and Caden hits it into right center. It doesn't look like anybody's going to get there. Khalil cuts it off, throws it into second. Throw is not in time. So Caden Cox got a double. Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Connor Smith. That brings in Connor Smith, the 2-hole hitter. He's the left fielder today. Connor Smith is hitting .368 on the season, the sophomore out of Jacksonville. Mike comes set, checks his runner, delivers, and barely misses on the outside. Didn't miss by much. All right, Michael, he gets a sign from Tillman, delivers, and misses upstairs. Gives us a 2-0 count. Again, Michael's Wake Tech commit. Going to go up and live in Raleigh, play a little baseball. He delivers the balls on the ground to the shortstop, Carter Huffman. Carter makes the play, throws it across the diamond. It's not in time. Ball gets behind the first baseman. One run does score. One run does score. And batter reached on error. Now batting the second baseman, number 12, Vasco Sutton. That brings up Vasco Sutton for the Cardinals. Vasco is hitting .444, leads the team. Michael delivers, does not get the call on the low strike. If I'm not mistaken, Vasco flew out last time up. Vasco does have 2 home runs on the season, so hopefully Michael's looking to set him down here. And takes strike 1. It is a 1-1 count. Brian, thank you for watching from Tokyo. And Ken, thank you for watching from San Diego. Michael spins around, throws not in time. All right, Michael comes set, delivers, and misses upstairs, up and away a little bit. Brings us to a 2-1 count. All right, Tillman relays the side. Michael comes set and checks the runner. He comes to the plate and misses. Misses on the inside. Gives a 3-1 count. Would not be a bad walk if Sutton gets on here. Next couple of hitters are below 200 on the season. And he gets the strike on the outside corner for a full count. And Vasco does not like it. Question the umpire on that call. Not a very good way to get the next call. But so Michael's got a full count. We've got 1 out and a runner on second. Michael gets the sign from Tillman. He comes set and delivers. And the ball's right back to him. He throws it over to third where he makes the tag for the out. Great play, Mike. Great play, Mike. Michael does complete that out. Now batting number 8, Jaron Bowie. That was a great play by Michael, getting the lead runner over there, getting those wheels, getting the lead runner out. I bet his youth coach taught him some of that stuff. Michael comes set. He delivers for strike 1. Bowie is hitting 200 on the season. He's 0 for 1 today. And the umpire does not like the chirping from the fans here. Tells them to sit down and be quiet or they can leave. I like it when the man is in charge out there. And that curveball falls in there for strike 2. That's an 0-2 count with 2 outs here. Michael picking that runner off over at third. Got in the groove now. He delivers. And he pops it up in no man's land. Luke does make the play. That's a great play by Luke Lawhorn over there at second base as well. That gets us out of the inning. Bears still lead 3-2. That's going to take us to the bottom of the third inning where the Bears look to break it open. Thank you guys for watching this broadcast brought to you by Newbern Live installs medical and adaptive vans. Again, thank you for watching. Huffman! Sorry, guys, I forgot to unmute myself there. And I think I came back screaming in your ear. My apologies. This is going to bring up Carter Huffman. Carter takes strike one. We're in a good spot in our lineup here. Break things open. The pitcher is still Carter Moore, number 13. And that curveball didn't quite get back in there. And Carter Moore does not like the call. So Carter is pitching to Carter. Moore comes set. He delivers. Where he misses on the outside gives Carter Huffman a 2-1 count. Carter should be head hunting one pitch one time here, one he can drive a long way. Moore comes set. He delivers. And ball goes through. That speaker. So the Moore comes. Tillman hits it down to third baseman, makes the play, and is in time. All right, that's going to bring up Jess Brinson. Now batting number 7, Jess Brinson. All right, so that's going to bring up Jess Brinson. Moore is Moore is still pitching. Brings up the third baseman, Jess Brinson. Moore comes set, misses low. And Jacksonville fans came to let me know that I had left the mic open through the speakers. Hopefully I didn't say nothing to make anybody mad. And Moore comes to the plate where Jess has a healthy swing, comes up empty. Gives Jess a 1-1 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. And Moore misses upstairs for a 2-1 count. I need to have a little button here on this mic where I can just hit mute instead of turning it on and off, I think. All right, Moore gets a sign, but must not like it. He steps off. Jess digs in. And Moore comes to the plate. And Jess takes strike 2. That gives us the deuces wild here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Jess Brinson. Jess has been swinging the bat well this as of late. Look for him to do some damage here. And ball misses low. That gives us a full count. Jacksonville crowd did not like the call. Heard them letting them know that they didn't like the call. So Moore gets a sign from his catcher. Comes set. He delivers. Jess swings and comes up empty. That's going to take us to the top of the 4th inning where the Bears still lead 3-2. Thank you for watching. This broadcast is again brought to you by New Bern Live, Stalls Medical, and Adaptive Vans. Thank you for watching. All right, that brings up the first baseman, number 11, McGuire Lewis, for the Cardinals. Michael Woodard is still the pitcher. Michael comes to the plate, misses on the inside, and he does get out of the way. So McGuire Lewis is a senior, batting .312 on the season. Michael comes to the plate and misses low for ball 2, gives him a 2-0 count. Michael gets a sign from Tillman. He comes set and delivers, and the swing ball's hit high. Paxton's got time to get there. So does Khalil. Paxton calls him off, and Paxton makes the catch. That gives us 1 out here for a new hitter, and he's a sub, and I'm not sure what his number is, so I do apologize, folks. Now batting number 1, Nick Novello. Nick Novello come in for the injured Ryan Yates. Michael delivers low and does not get the call. Michael gets his sign from Tillman, delivers, and he does get that strike. Gives him a 1-1 count. All right, so Michael gets the sign, comes set, delivers, and swinging and a miss. Actually, that's a foul ball. My apologies. Gives him a 1-2 count. Looks like he took it off his leg because the umpire's going to walk it out to Michael. Give Nick a few extra breaths there in the box. All right, so again, Nick Novello, number 1, in the box. Got a 1-2 count. Michael delivers, and the curveball drops in there. Does not get the call. Gives us a 2-2 count. Michael, again, to me, looks like he's throwing pretty well tonight. So, and that ball's hit up, and Michael can't get there on the air. Throws it down to first, and where Luke can't come up with it for a base knock. Tough play for Michael. Tried to throw it down there. Trying to throw it down there too high. I was afraid I waited too long. All right, Michael comes set, comes to the plate, misses low. Batting for the Cardinals, number 13, Carter Moore. Thank you, Brian. I will no longer mute, but you might not want to hear what I have to say in between innings. Michael misses just a little outside. Michael's one ground ball away from getting out of this inning here. We're here in the top of the fourth. As you guys can see, he's at about 65 pitches, give or take a few. Michael delivers. Runner's moving. That ball's up, and it should be in play enough for Jess to make the play. Jess makes the play and throws across the first. Not in time. Paxton is there to back it up, so the runner does not advance. Good play by Jess Brinson out there on third. Now batting the catcher, number 9, Andrew Houston. That's going to bring up Andrew Houston with 2 outs here. Cardinals do have a runner on first. Andrew Houston, the catcher, hitting 200 on the season, is in the box for the Cardinals. Michael delivers, misses high. Runner does remain at first. He was moving at the last pitch. So Michael picks and almost gets him. He caught him leaning. He's probably was going to be moving there. Michael caught him leaning. Threw over there pretty quick. Michael delivers, and the hitter does foul it off. So Andrew Houston, the catcher for the Cardinals, is batting. So he fouls that one off. Gives us a 1-1 count here. Michael gets the sign from Tillman, checks the runner, delivers. And the ball's in play up the middle. Carter's there. He can't make the play. Gives the Cardinals runners on first and second. Now batting number 10, Jonathan Pittman. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Jonathan Pittman, here in the top of the fourth here. Looking for Michael to get out of this with a lead. Umpires checking in the courtesy runner, who is looks like it's number 4, Anthony Yates. which is Ryan Yates' younger brother. He does like to run. No, Anthony played for me several years ago as a sophomore. His brother's a junior. Uh, Rick is asking me if I just made that up, but I actually did not. You never know what I'm going to make up, though. Michael misses low. Tillman does block it, keeps it in front. Runners advance. Runners do advance. Looked like Tillman thought the ball got behind him, but he did block it up, keeping in front. And the runners had good reads and advanced a base. We've got Michael Pittman. Coach Ellsworth is going to make a visit to the mound. Going to take his time getting out there, just talk things over, make sure everybody's on the same page. So we'll see what kind of words of wisdom he's got for him, and hopefully he can set them all straight, get the plays, get everything going, and patting everybody on the butt here, telling them make plays for your pitcher, things along those lines. So Michael's finished. Coach Ellsworth is finished, and he's making his way back to the dugout where Jonathan Pittman is in the box. Michael Woodard is pitching. Umpire's telling everybody that's the first visit of the inning for Coach Ellsworth. Coach Ellsworth just wanted to settle everybody down, I do believe. Michael gets the sign from Tillman. He comes set and delivers. Strike, ball on the ground to Carter Huffman, where he makes the play, throws it across the diamond, and in time. That gets us out of the inning. And the Bears still lead 3-2, heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. And where the Bears look to add to the lead here. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'm having a good time. Hopefully you guys are too. And Brian said that there's no music coming through so I don't have to really mute myself out except to take a drink of water and talk to Rick here. Rick, he's learning. He's having a hard time keeping me in line. Most of you out there in YouTube land, if you know me, you know it's tough to keep me in line. So Rick's got his job cut out for him, and he's trying to keep the score as well as keep me in line. But anyway, so I'm gonna mute things out for a second, get me a drink of water, and I'll be right back. And the umpire gives us the 2 pitches left. The Bears will lead. Paxton Reagan's going to lead off the fourth inning here. We got Paxton, Luke Lawhorn, Khalil Wooten leading off. We scored some runs with with those 3 last inning, last time they came through. So hopefully they can do the same. Looking to break it open here. Bears do lead 3-2. Looking for Paxton to do something special here. Now batting number 13, Paxton Reagan. All right, Paxton again is going to lead us off here. I think I've said it 5 times. Hopefully you know who's leading us off. All right, Paxton digs in. Pitcher gets his sign. The pitcher is still Carter Moore for the Cardinals. He delivers, and he misses low for ball one. And my touchscreen wanted to go do crazy things on me there, guys. Sorry about that. All right, Paxton digs in. Carter gets the sign from his catcher. And Paxton, oh, and they do appeal, and Paxton did turn on that one. Gives him a 1-1 count. Gives Paxton a 1-1 count here with nobody out. And Carter misses low for a 2-1 count. Paxton walked last time up, if I'm not mistaken. Coach wants the third baseman in. Paxton's got a 2-1 count. Moore delivers, and the ball is hit. Third baseman comes across, throws it across the diamond, where the ball gets behind it. So Paxton reaches to start things off here. Got a little bit going here again. Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Luke Lawhorn. That brings up Luke Lawhorn. Luke, I do believe Luke walked last inning, didn't he? I'm not keeping a book, guys, so I'm not sure. I apologize. I can't remember. I'm getting old, so please forgive me there. I know Luke got on, and so hopefully we can get him on again here. All right, Moore does come set. He delivers. Ball low. That gives Luke Lawhorn a 1-0 count. Paxton down there has no lead. Likes to run, but he's not going anywhere with that lead, I don't think. If he does, he does go. And the throw is not in time. Not in time, so he swipes him a bag. Great job, Paxton. Getting down there to second base. Called strike one. Gives Luke a 1-1 count. I didn't think Paxton would get there with the lead he had, but he turned on the afterburners. Luke calls timeout. Wants to think about it, take a deep breath. Catcher was taking a long time getting the call in to the pitcher, so great timeout there, Luke. Luke squares the bunt, and he can't get it down. Gives the count 1-2. Gives us a 1-2 count. We got nobody out. For Luke Lawhorn in the box. Pitcher Moore comes set, checks the runner, delivers, and Luke fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. It must be getting colder outside because I think there's air's leaking in here. Guys, just to make you guys jealous, we got a heater in here. Staying nice and toasty inside the box here. All right, Luke still has a 1-2 count. Moore gets his sign. Comes set, checks the runner, delivers. And Luke is rung up on the low strike. That gives one out. Brings up. Now batting the center fielder, number 9, Khalil Wooten. That's going to bring up Khalil Wooten. Khalil got on last time with a walk as well. Like to see him either get a base knock, score Paxton, or find a way to get on. Maybe both. And he's swinging foul ball. Foul ball back towards us here, guys. And Khalil has been swinging the ball well. Looks like Moore's looks like Moore's flying open a little bit. Last few pitches. Khalil asked for timeout. They're taking a little bit of extra time getting the pitch calls in. Moore comes to the plate. And that curveball doesn't get back down in the strike zone for a 1-1 count. Again, we've got Carter Moore here. He comes set. Checks the runner, delivers, and Khalil takes strike 2 on the inside corner. Paxton's still at second base, itching to get down there to third, itching to cross the plate here. Khalil asks for time. Again, the Cardinals seem to be having trouble getting the pitch called in. So, all right. And Khalil hits the ball up the middle to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, throws it across the diamond in time, but does advance the runner to third. Now batting number 2, Connor Morris. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Connor Morris, for the Bears. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, where we have 2 outs. Like to see Connor get him an RBI here. Moore gets the sign. He's in his windup, delivers, misses high for a 1-0 count. Connor did run into one Saturday out here, pulled it to right field. It was a great hit. Moore's in his windup, delivers. Connor fouls it off. That gives Connor a 1-1 count. Moore looked like he put a little bit extra on that one coming in here. And most of the boys like a little bit of velo. So. And Connor takes strike 2 on the outside corner. Jacksonville dugout loved that, but I'd like to. If I know Connor, he throws that pitch again, he's going to take it out there to left field. Moore delivers and fouls another one off. That gives count remains 1-2, and again we do have we have 2 outs. Counts 1-2 for Connor Morris in the box. Got Paxton and Reagan down there at third, itching to cross the plate. I think everybody wants him to cross the plate. So Moore's in his windup, delivers, and he swings and misses. He's running down to first. The run crosses, and the throw's not in time. And so that gives us another run. Bears now lead 4-2. Connor's on first. Now batting number 10, Luke Byers. That's going to bring Luke Byers up. Connor Morris down there at first. Likes to run. I look for Coach Ellsworth to move him down to get him over in a scoring position within the first couple of pitches. And Moore picks off, and it's not in time. All right. Moore comes set. Checks the runner. Delivers. And he gets the call low and in on Luke Byers. Good take if you ask me. But nobody really cares what I think. So Yeah, nobody asked me, right? And he picks again, not in time. Looks like Morneau's con man likes to run. And Moore comes set. Checks the runner, delivers, and he's moving. He's moving. Luke swings and misses, but Conman does pick up a stolen base on that play. So now we've got a runner in scoring position. We've got an 0-2 count here for Luke Byers. Luke is digging in. He swung on that to get try to help protect that runner. It was a great play by Luke. Pitcher delivers, and Luke swings and comes up empty. And that takes us to the top of the fifth. Bears put another one on the board and lead 4-2. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate it. All right, Tillman throws it down. That's gonna now batting for the Cardinals, number 5, Caden Cox. That's going to bring up Caden Cox here in the top of the 5th inning. Caden is 2 for 2 today, so Michael's looking to chop that streak down here in the top of the 5th inning, and I'm looking for him to do it too. Michael comes to the plate, and he does go 4 strike 1. Michael gets the sign from Tillman, delivers, and misses, just barely misses on the inside. All right, Michael gets a sign from Tillman, delivers, and Caden hits it deep to Khalil. Khalil camps out under it and makes the catch. Now batting number 6, Cannon Smith. That brings up number 6, Cannon Smith. Where Cannon, I do believe, is 1 for 2 today. Michael starts with a strike, and you are probably right, Ken. I do believe they did have a different pitcher that last inning, number 12. All right, Michael misses on the outside. Gives them a 1-1 count. Michael comes set, delivers, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. That gives Michael a 1-2 count on the hitter. Again, I do believe Cannon Smith is 1 for 2 today. Michael looking to get him out again. Michael delivers, and the curveball drops in there. That was a great pitch. Great pitch. That curveball looked really nice. So, Tillman calls the pitch in. Michael comes set, and Cannon hits it out to left field where it will drop in front of Connor for a base hit. Now batting number 12, Vasco Sutton. That's going to bring Vasco Sutton to the box. Vasco is 1 for 2 on the day as well. Vasco, do believe, came in the last inning, pitched the last inning, but I missed that sub, so I apologize, guys. And Vasco turns on it where it's a foul ball for strike 1. All right, Michael gets his sign from Tillman, checks the runner down at first. He picks not in time. So Sutton does have 2 home runs on the season, hitting .444. That ball missed. Got him a 1-1 count. Again, Rick's keeping me in line over here. Michael picks, not in time. Where Smith doesn't have a huge lead, just enough to bother Michael. He picks again, catches him leaning that time. Almost got him. Michael must know something, must sense that his spidey senses must be telling him he's running. And he picks again, not in time. Jacksonville's dugout is kind of going crazy over there. But that's okay. Michael's got the body language and the mind for it. He delivers. And it swings, and the ball's going to get down into left field. Connor relays it in, and the runner, he will keep the runner at second. Now batting number 8, Jaron Bowie. That's going to bring in Jaron Bowie, who is also 1 for 2 on the day. Michael's getting the sign here. Takes a deep breath, delivers, and a swing and a miss for strike 1. Jaron Bowie is junior, batting 200 on the season. Michael comes set, delivers, misses low for a 1-1 count. Michael gets his sign from Tillman. Comes set, checks the runner, delivers. Ball's hit into center field. Khalil looks like he's got time to get there. No, Paxton calls him off, makes the catch, relays the ball in. That gives us 2 outs here. The senior outfielder calls the senior right fielder calls the center fielder off. Now batting number 11, McGuire Lewis. And that brings in McGuire Lewis. Michael's looking in. calling for Coach Ellsworth. Coach Ellsworth going to make his way out to the mound. Looks like Michael's getting a little tired. Probably going to relay that message to Coach Ellsworth with runners on first and second with 2 outs. Be a good time for Coach to make a sub here. Yeah, and hopefully that's a tired arm, not a injured arm. And Michael's going to make his way off the mound. Great job, Mike. Mike did a great job here that this game. Looks like Paxton's coming in to play to pitch. So we're going to bring Trent Sparks out of the dugout, move to right field, and that should be all the changes that we're going to make here. Paxton, we're going to change pitchers to Paxton on the feed, guys, and I'm going to mute things out, talk things over with Rick, so Rick can tell me what's going on here. All right, that's going to bring Paxton in to finish the top of the 5th inning here. He's going to face McGuire Lewis. McGuire is hitting .312. He's a senior on this ball club. Paxton comes to the plate. Ball's fouled up. Jess has got room, and he makes the play. Come on, umpire. Give me the sign. Give me the sign, umpire. Looks like it fell, actually. He does not make the play, but at least we do have a strike. That's an 0-1 count. I'm sorry, guys. I got excited. Looked like from here he made the play, but ball must have trickled out of his glove. All right. So, again, that gives us 0-1 count on the left-handed McGuire Lewis. Paxton gets a sign from Tillman. Comes set, checks his runners, delivers, and Lewis hits it deep to Conman, where Conman camps out and makes the play for the third out of the inning. And that takes us to the bottom of the fifth inning where the Bears do lead 4-2. Hopefully the Bears here can put a few more runs on the board here. I need to get my app out and play a little bit of music, so my apologies to the fans. Thank you guys for watching this broadcast brought to you by New Bern Live and Stalls Medical and Adaptive Vans. All right, guys. Looks like Trent Sparks is going to be batting for Mike here. Where's Trent Sparks? Now batting, number 6, Trent Sparks. All right. Trent's batting for Mike here. Mike, and the new pitcher here is number 12, Sutton, Vasco Sutton. According to my stats, we're seeing the best 2 arms that Jacksonville has here. Wouldn't have it any other way. Trent asks for time, does not get granted, and the pitch misses on the outside anyway. All right, Sutton gets the sign from his catcher. Trent digs in. Sutton delivers, where Trent takes strike 1. Trent is a sophomore here at New Bern High School. Sophomore pitcher and infielder, outfielder, plays mostly outfield for the Bears. And he swings and comes up empty. That gives him a 2-2 count. Trent digs in. Sutton gets the sign from his catcher, delivers, and Trent pokes the ball to right field, where the second baseman goes out and makes the play. Now batting the shortstop, number 32, Carter Huffman. All right, Carter's digging in. Trent gave him a few words of wisdom there. Pitcher Sutton gets his sign. He's in his windup, and the curveball misses on the outside. And Sutton gets his call from his catcher again. And he's in his windup, delivers. Carter chases, swings, and comes up empty. Looked like he reached out there for that one. Not Not a great strike one swing if you ask me, but sometimes that happens. Uh, that's why we get 3 strikes anyway. He's got 2 more chances here to make something happen. Pitcher delivers. Carter swings, comes up empty. It gives Carter a 1-2 count. Sutton comes to the plate. Carter drives the ball foul. Count remains 1-2. And Vasco Sutton gets the call from his catcher. He's in his windup, delivers. And Carter swings and comes up empty. Gives us 2 outs here. Now batting, the catcher, number 12, Tillman Caskey. That brings up Tillman Caskey. Swinging about well the last several games. Hopefully we can get something going here with Tillman. With 2 outs here, a lot of times we do our best work with 2 outs, right? Pitcher delivers, and he gets the call on the outside corner. I won't tell you I disagree with the call, but I think you could hear it in my voice. Vasco Sutton, he gets a call from his catcher. In his windup, delivers. Tillman swings, comes up empty. And Tillman's got an 0-2 count. Looks like he's choking up. Time to choke and poke here. Choke and poke. Find a way to get on whatever way you can, right, Tillman? Pitcher's in his windup, delivers, and Tillman fouls it off. 4. And the count remains 0-2. All right, so umpire puts the ball back in play. And the pitcher delivers. Tillman swings, comes up empty. That's going to complete the bottom of the 5th, where we're going to go into the top of the 6th inning. Bears still lead. Bears still lead 4-2. And the Cardinals are going to have number 1, Nick Novello, number 13, Carter Moore, number 9, Andrew Houston, coming in the top of the 6th inning. Paxton looks like he's still trotting out there to the mound to pitch. So look for him to have a good inning here. And Tillman throws it down to second base. Looked good. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 1, Nick Novello. Again, Nick Novello is leading off for the Cardinals. Nick has no hits, and he puts the ball on the ground. Paxton snags it off there, underhands it over to first to complete the first out. Good hustle off the mound for Paxton. Now batting number 13, Carter Moore. I think I forgot to silence myself again. And Paxton starts with a strike. And Paxton misses low for a 1-1 count. So looks like we've got Carter Moore, who is 0 for 2 today, if I'm not mistaken. That ball misses low. That gives Carter Moore a 2-1 count. Paxton working quick. He's in his windup, delivers. And that one misses low as well. That gives Carter Moore a 3-1 count here. Again, we are in the top of the 6th inning. Paxton delivers and misses low again. And he walks him. Now batting, number 9, Andrew Houston. Maybe I need to start using that cordless mic. All right, Houston, I do believe Houston is 1 for 2 today. And Paxton starts with a strike. And again, Paxton gets a sign from Tillman. Houston squares around, fouls it off for an 0-2 count. So Paxton has an 0-2 count on Houston here. Paxton comes set, checks the runner, delivers. Houston swings, foul ball. Houston is hitting 200 on the season. Got a double and has 3 hits on 15 at bats. That's a common. And he swings, ball's up. Luke is giving chase. Ball is out of play for a foul ball. Luke and Tillman both gave chase to that ball. Neither one of them tall enough to get to it. So new life for the catcher, Andrew Houston, for the Cardinals. Count is still 0-2. 0-2 count with about 6 pitches this inning, I do believe, or this at bat, I do believe. And Paxton rears back, misses up and away for a 1-2 count. I hear the Jacksonville dugout a little chirpy over there. Paxton delivers, foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Hopefully Paxton get him to chase something here. Looks like he's peppering him with fastballs right now, so like to see something. And swing and a miss. A changeup got him. Strike 3. Now batting number 10, Jonathan Pittman. Jonathan Pittman, I do believe, is going down to LCC to play for the legendary Gary Smith. Hall of Fame baseball coach from right here in New Bern. retired here from New Bern High School. Paxton delivers, misses low. And Pittman. Paxton delivers, and Pittman takes strike one. Gives them a 1-1 count. Pittman is a senior here for Jacksonville. Paxton, the runner on first has got no lead. Pittman puts it on the ground to Luke Lawhorn, where he tosses it over to first to complete the out. That's going to take us to the bottom of the. That's going to take us to the bottom of the sixth inning, where the Bears still lead 4-2. Hopefully, we can get something going here. Put a little bit of insurance on the board. Maybe score 8 here and go home. What do you think, Rick? All right. All right, the catcher throws it down. Jess Brunson's going to lead us off here. Now batting, the third baseman, number 7, Jess Brinson. All right, Jess is going to lead us off here. And hopefully he can get something special started. Like I said, I'd love to see 8 runs. And Jess swings, comes up empty. Not a very good strike one swing, but however, strike one swing nonetheless. And Sutton delivers, and Jess swings, comes up empty again. Sutton looks like he's throwing pretty well. Probably mid-80s, looks like maybe. Sutton delivers, and misses on the inside half. He did not like it that he did not get the call. The curveball did not look to me like it came in there. Umpire agrees with me, but again, Sutton did not like the call. Sutton delivers. That one did drop in there for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Now batting the pitcher, number 13, Paxton Reagan. That's going to bring in Paxton Reagan here, looking to help himself out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Put a couple of insurance runs on the board. Cardinals will bring the top of their lineup back around. Sutton delivers. Paxton swings. A healthy swing, comes up empty. Paxton does dig in. Sutton gets his sign. He's in his windup, delivers, and misses low and in for ball one. That gives Paxton a 1-1 count with one out in the bottom of the sixth inning. And Sutton takes his time getting the sign. He's in his windup, delivers. Paxton takes strike two on the outside corner. That gives Paxton a 1-2 count here. And Paxton digs in. Sutton delivers. Paxton swings. Comes up empty for the second out of the inning. Now batting, number 8, Luke Lawhorn. That's going to bring up Luke Lawhorn here with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth inning. Luke's looking to get on, and he takes the curveball, strike one. Curveball does get back in there that time. Gives Luke an 0-1 count. Sutton gets the sign. He's in his windup, delivers. Luke swings a healthy swing and misses. Swings a healthy swing, comes up empty. That gives him an 0-2 count. Now it's choke and poke time. Time for him to choke up just a hair, poke it out to right field for a base knock. Sutton delivers, and the curveball does get back in there for strike 3. That's going to take us to the top of the seventh inning. Takes us to the top of the seventh inning where the Bears lead 4-2, 3 outs away from getting out of here with a win. And again, based on the stats that I've got here, looks like we're seeing the best 2 arms that Jacksonville has here tonight. Both of them look to be throwing pretty well, and Paxton's looking to close it out here. Michael's set for the win. Paxton for the save. If we can complete this this inning, the Bears will see the top of the lineup, or Paxton will face the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Top of the lineup has had a little success today, so hopefully seeing a different arm will change that. All right, guys, here we go. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 5, Caden Cox. That does bring up the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals. The center fielder, Caden Cox. He is 3 for 3 today, I do believe. Hopefully he won't go 4 for 4. And Paxton reared back, put a little extra mustard on that one for swing and a miss. Gives Paxton an 0-1 count. And that curveball started over the strike zone, ended in the right batter's box. That gives Caden Cox a 1-1 count. Paxton delivers and misses a little up. Got a lot of run on that 2-seam fastball tonight. Hopefully that'll bode well for him. Get it down just a little bit. That umpire doesn't like the high strike. And he misses on the outside. Looked to me like he caught the outside corner. However, Nobody asked me, right? Paxton's in his windup, delivers, and that puts Caden on, leadoff runner on. Now batting for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 6, Cannon Smith. And the Cardinals bring the tying run to the plate. Caden Cox likes to run. I do not look to have Coach Zamora sending him here, but I could be wrong. Paxton comes set, checks the runner, delivers for ball 1, and the runner does move up. There again, Tillman blocked it, but thought it got behind him. Trickled out in front. And so that gives a 1-0 count to Cannon Smith. Cannon is 1 for 3 today. And again, Caden Cox down there at second base. Paxton delivers where Cannon fouls it off to the right side, out of play. Evens the count of 1-1. All right, the Caden gets his lead out there at second. Paxton gets a call from Tillman, delivers for called strike 2. And Paxton now has a 1-2 count on the hitter Cannon Smith, the left fielder. And he delivers. Ground ball to the third baseman. Jess Brinson throws it across the diamond for the out. Completes the out at first. And that gives us the first out of the inning. Jess Brinson to Luke Byers. Now batting number 12, Vasco Sutton. That's going to bring Vasco Sutton to the box, who is 2 for 3 today. Got a runner on third base down there at third. And the pitch misses for ball 1. Vasco looks like he questions about everything. He thought it must have thought it was a strike, huh? Paxton delivers. Misses on the outside. Paxton, Vasco Sutton digs in. Paxton gets the sign from Tillman. Delivers. And Sutton fly ball to right field where Trent Sparks camps out under it. The runner tags. The throw is in time, and the runner stops halfway. And that gives us 2 outs where Trent Sparks saved a run there, getting the ball in really quick. Now batting number 8, Jaron Bowie. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Jaron Bowie. Paxton looking to finish the game off. And Jaron fouls off first pitch. So Paxton starts with an 0-1 count. Jacksonville seems like these top 4 hitters are aggressive with the bat. Paxton delivers and misses low and away. Paxton gets the sign from Tillman. Comes set, delivers for called strike 2. And Paxton has a 1-2 count. Paxton comes set, delivers,
Swinging and foul ball. Again, the Cardinals have Caden Cox down there at third base. Down to their last strike. Trying to scratch one across, or two across, actually. So Paxton comes set, delivers. Ball's up. Luke gives chase and can't get there. Luke Lawhorn, Luke Byers, and Trent Sparks all right around the baseball. Nobody could quite get there. They gave chase pretty well. I'd like to see Paxton's trying to blow it past him. I'd like to see something a little off speed here. Maybe although he is behind the base, he has been behind it the whole game, or the whole at bat. So I understand why he's pumping them fastballs. However, I'd like to see a off-speed pitch. The only problem is, as my former coach would say, don't speed his bat up with an off-speed pitch. All right, we've got a 1-2 count. Paxton gets the sign from Tillman. Paxton comes set, delivers, and another foul ball. Count remains 1-2. We still have 2 outs, and Paxton is still pitching. We still have Jaron Bowie in the box, and umpire gives a warning to the dugout. It looks like they must not like the chatter in his windup. So Paxton comes set, delivers, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's a ball game, folks. Bears win. Bears win. Bears win. Bears win. That was a great game, guys. A good team. Jacksonville, in my opinion, better than advertised here. Maybe I talked to the wrong folks, because Jacksonville's got something going here, and with this little team here, look for good things out of them. Bears improved to 8-3 on the season. We'll be back here Thursday taking on White Oak. We'll be right here at Boykin Field, also known as the Bears Den. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you guys for watching. Bears win. Bears win.